get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? Jimbo, can you text or send Gypsy Soul my address for the photography? It's on the box I sent you. Thanks. I may or may not still have the address on top of that box. Text it to me and I'll send it to her. Sorry. I don't know. I think I still have it. The paper that's on top. My son opened the box because he thought it was his business. But yeah. So we having a little bit earlier today, and you know, I hear things and see things, especially when my name is invoked. So, hey, Magnum PI, how's it going? So when my name was invoked, you know, I turn stuff on, listen for a minute, and if it's purely negativity, I'm out. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to get triggered by it, and I'm not going to. And I'm gonna tell you right here and now, I'm not going to be roped into some kind of YouTube fist fight. You know, I am 49. I am way past my prime. But I'll tell you, any of these folks that really want to see me in real life, my address is out there. My phone number's out there. Now let's move on. Said what I said. Now, when I was listening today and over the past couple of days, I've seen things, and well, I'm not real crazy about it. What I saw today was people screaming, making threats over law enforcement this, law enforcement that, TBI this, TBI that, FBI this, FBI that. So I never said, I don't want to cover Summerwell's case. And I'm not going to cover the Summerwell's case. That's not why. And I know many of you came to YouTube for that. That's not why I came to YouTube. And the reason why I came to YouTube, I thought was, settled out. But even if it hasn't, I'm moving on. Like, I'm not going to dwell on something that you can't change over and over and over and over. I'm not going to keep doing it. But here's my take on the Summer case, and I'm just going to disappoint you right off the bat. I'm just going to go ahead and disappoint you right off the bat. I don't have an opinion of who did it, where it was done, how it was done, or what has been done. I pray, best case scenario, and that the little girl's still alive. That's what I pray for. I don't, I can't allow myself to believe something different while I'm still in hopes that the best outcome is possible. Anyway, here's what I will say. I will say this. There won't be, when this is settled, when the findings come out, what is found out to be accurate, what has happened, when there are arrests, when there are people who have to pay, I'm going to say this. A YouTuber will not be involved. I don't think a YouTuber was, is, or has been involved in whatever happened. I don't think a YouTuber will solve the case. My opinion is TBI has a good idea of what happened. And that's why we don't know. They are the best at what they do in Tennessee because they don't allow things like what goes on YouTube. Do you see anybody from the TBI hopping on YouTube trying to make a quick dollar or saying, mask my voice, I'm undercover, I'm TBI, but I'm going to tell you this, I'm going to tell you that? It don't happen. They know more than we know. They've been trained, legitimately trained. Not, I've been trained all over the world. I've been doing this, I've been doing that. Not that kind of trained. They have been trained. They will know more than we know. They will know more than you know. They will know more than any YouTube detective knows. I promise. I promise. There's a reason. There's a reason why. There's nothing being said from their end. They're not saying, oh, we're at an impasse. Please, public, please help us. Please, YouTube. Please help us from YouTube. Please, would you please help us? They're not doing it. Amaya Robertson up in Indiana. She did not get the attention that Summer's getting. So it was held under the vest anyway, close to the vest, whatever, however you say it. But there was lots of people in that area who did talk about it. Some on YouTube, including me. What we talked about is what we found, through that had been released. And you even hear Chaotic say several times, well, this hasn't been released, so we're not going to talk about this. That was handled way differently. And here we are, what is it, 3 years later, Chaotic? 3 years later, there was 2 arrests in the case. And the 2 that were arrested were the 2 that pretty much everybody knew had something to do with it. And they're saying, hey, Jamie, me too. I'm sick of hearing about the FBI, TBI, Homeland Security. Right. Just go over and talk to Jamie. Like, they're not 3.5 years. 3.5 years. But, people were saying in the circles, why, including me. And I was ready to fight, like I'm fighting mad over it. Why is this guy, Robbie, why is he allowed to walk free? It's obvious to me. Why is he allowed to walk free? Why is he not being punished? Well, now he's being punished. He's in jail with a astronomical bond. He's not getting out. The mother, she's in jail with an astronomical bond. She's not getting out. They're not getting out until they go to court and face what they've done. And they will be held accountable by a jury of their peers unless they plead out. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. So when you have all these experts on the Summer Wells case telling you this or telling you that, pay attention. Some of them are actually saying, well, TBI is doing this. This is what we know. This is what we don't know. And they are investigating. There are some YouTube people who are investigating. And then there are some who say they're investigating. And they come out with all these outlandish claims. I think I'm just going to hammer it. I'm going to bring it all out. Bring the truth out. If you know the truth, you need to tell somebody, bro. Or sis. Or whoever. If you know the truth, why are you sitting on it? In Indiana, those detectives knew the truth. They waited until they had enough evidence to where they would get those astronomical bonds to where they couldn't get out. They couldn't get out and take a coward's way out by either running or unaliving themselves. They made sure they had rock solid cases. And I'm going to bet my money is on TBI. They know what's going on. They have a good idea or know for sure who they think did it. And they will bring down whoever did it, whoever's involved. It won't be somebody from YouTube. They don't call them detectives for nothing. Right. I've heard every time somebody gets mad at somebody, where were you on June the 15th? They've said it about me. Said it about me. Because I had Ernie here at my house. Ernie didn't want people to know where he was. He was being harassed. He was being harassed. So he hid out here at my house. He did. He hid out from friends, and he hid out from stalkers, and he hid out from people who want to harass him. Southern Girl, you're one of them. He hid from you. Lisa, you're another one. He hid from you. But he was here, and certain people knew it. Master investigator Nicolina saw my Boston Celtics thing in her reflection when Ernie was sitting right here at this desk. My window showed the reflection of my Boston Celtics thing banner in the door. Know where Ernie's at. Good job, Nicolina. Next thing you know, Jimbo, where were you on June the 15th? Really? Really? Because Ernie was at my house? Because my friend was at my house? I was under suspicion on June the 15th. Grow up. Quit accusing people on YouTube of doing things that YouTube had nothing to do with. All these YouTube detectives, they get mad. They get mad at Ernie. Where were you, Ernie? Why are you so close to the Summer Wells case? If you think Ernie Shell was involved in something that happened with Summer Wells, drink you another one. Same thing with Benny Keys. Every single time somebody gets mad at Benny, when they're not mad at Benny, well, Benny's doing this, he's doing good, he's doing this, he's doing that. You need to listen to Benny. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. As soon as you're mad at Benny, I knew it was you. I knew I connected you. Everybody knows Benny Keys was involved in Summer Wells' disappearance. Really? Come on. Nobody from YouTube, no creator from YouTube was involved in what happened with Summer Wells. Now, there's been, I'm going to say, hundreds of creators from YouTube who have made money from Summer Wells. You throw that Summer Wells up in your description and people flock to it. After this video's over, I'm going to change the title, take her name out of it. I don't know what happened. I don't have an opinion of what happened. I can tell you that wasn't no YouTube creator involved. The only thing YouTube creators have done the only thing YouTube creators have done is detour or waste the TBI's resources, having to investigate ignorance. Do you know if you call the TBI and say, I think Ernie Shell was there. I think Ernie Shell was there, and this is why. Do you know they have to investigate that? Do you know they have to? I'm going to tell you, I'm pretty sure they get paid pretty good. So they have to take those TBI investigators and investigate that. How many ever hours they investigated, guess who's paying for it? You are, taxpayer. Guess who's not getting investigated while they're investigating a YouTube creator? Whoever did it. Whoever's really guilty is not being investigated while they investigate YouTube creators. Can we stop? Like, can this community please just can we still want answers? Can we still ask for answers? Can we still talk about our theories without creators accusing other creators because they're mad at them? Every time a creator gets mad, and it's in this realm of the Summer Wells case, every time one creator gets mad at the other creator, and they've been involved in the Summer Wells case, boom. Where were you on June the 15th? I know you were there. I know you were there. Blah, 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 blah. But if we're friends, it don't come up. But when we tell each other off, where were you? Where were you when it happened? Really? Come on now. Come on. All right. Now, said my piece. You guys have any questions? We'll talk about it. Oh, that's right, Kathy 117. I've been ignoring it. Like, I just, there's so many people's hearts who are poured in. Put a 1 in the chat if you're heartbroken and you've poured your time and energy and faith and tears into the Summer Wells case. A 1 in the chat. Hey, Arkansas. It's not probably just legs. There ain't no YouTuber involved in it. But yeah, thank you for agreeing. It's affected a lot of people. And you can still talk about it. We can still talk about it. But we don't have to make accusations. I don't even know really who this Jody Sue is. But I've heard that name so many times. I think she was like a neighbor or and I've had it explained to me once or twice, but I still don't really get it. But I keep hearing that name, and I guess she's a YouTube creator too. And but some people, it's like a torn fence. Like, some people really believe in her, and some people really believe that she was involved. Like, it's torn. The community is torn by it. So, nosy neighbor. Okay. So what we can do, we can still talk about it without accusing people. Right? No fear. It's one big circle. We can talk about it without accusing people. I ain't accused not one single person. Not one single person. You know why? Because I'm not an investigator. A drunk and a POhead. Jamie, you just named 75% of the population. I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. Please don't go out and say Jimbo said 75% of the population is a drunk and a pillhead. Oh gosh. You been moving, Arkansas? Arkansas is moving to Kentucky, be closer to Jimbo. You're right, Kathy. I think so. I think that's what everybody's waiting for is law enforcement to finally come out and lay the hammer down. And they did in Amaya Robertson's case. They really did. And there's been so much sloppiness that, even YouTube investigators have uncovered. Even YouTube subscribers who aren't even investigators have uncovered. Like, it's not all been just bad. Hey, James, when we going to grab dinner, big dog? Whenever you're paying, brother. Oh, kids are asking for Hooters last night, so we may go to Knoxville and holler at you. You can make it to Knoxville, can't you? I know Nikki's gonna say I'm sleeping with her now. I think I've already been accused of Arkansas, though. It will be Arkansas. It will be. Hey, I might make it one of my titles. See if I can get some subs in here. See if I can grab some sub grabbing. And I want to also thank you to every single person who subscribed to my channel. Just like everybody, we started with 0 when it was Matt Kemper and myself, and we've got a little over 6,000 now. Excuse me. Jimbo's cheating it with Arkansas. But a little over 6,000, and I think a few of those are suspect because I think, and even when it happened, I thought, man, we got a big influx of subscribers over a certain period, and I think somebody bought subscribers to try to get my channel taken down. Didn't work, and I think those subscribers were maybe bots and they're falling off. So because we've gained subscribers recently and then lost subscribers, goes up and down daily. So, but it's just it's crazy the lengths people will go to try to run somebody off YouTube. And I'm not going nowhere. Yeah, I'm cheating on Chaotic with Arkansas. Y'all gonna out me. I'm gonna have all my girlfriends mad and want to fight. Hey, Lips, you're not doing good. Oh no. Out of surgery, stopped breathing, heart rate dipped into the 30s. Oh my gosh. No pain meds are working, not even ketamine. I don't even know what ketamine is. Is that a high-powered? That stinks so bad. Pray, y'all put prayers and please pray for Lips. It's awful. Oh, her and Chaotic are a team. I see. I think I'm gonna have to take a nap when I get done. But what I was saying is, all the subscribers, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I realize that just looking at the views on the videos, they're pretty consistent. So even when we have a low chat amount or extremely high chat amount, you look at the video views a couple of days later, it's about the same always. So people who aren't able to watch it live do watch it, and I appreciate that very much. Lips, Real Gypsy Soul got some advice for you down there. I'm not reading it out loud, but I couldn't hold it back. Had another big yawn. So Boxone is blocking all pain meds. I'm in so much pain. Oh no. Yeah. Oh my gosh. They should have probably tried to get you off the Suboxone before the surgery so the pain meds would work. I bet they didn't even think that through. I bought extra Daisy Joe, but I'll be damned if I'm ready to cough. Now, what kind of surgeries you have, Lips? We'll keep you distracted. I'm about ready to go in here and watch a movie with Mama C. We're gonna watch Walking Tall with The Rock in it. I told her the original Walking Tall is better, but she wants to watch the one with The Rock. I've seen it a couple times. Coupon of Madonna said, Lips, stop your Suboxone and take your pain meds. It won't cause withdrawals. Nerve stimulator into your body. Oh, gosh. Jimmy said, y'all getting some expert advice from. Yeah, I think so too, James. The original Walking Tall is bad. It's bad to bone. Old dude is one bad dude, man. Which The Rock is too, but to me, it's more believable, I think. Um. Anyway, okay, back on track. I'm allergic to morphine. Ooh, no, mama's baby girl. Sorry to hear that. Um, I can take the Norcos if I'm not taking the Suboxone. Buford Pusser. He was a savage. He was a savage. Not to be confused with Buford T. Justice. That dude was a different kind of animal. Buford Pusser was a bad dude. I think that's a true story. I think it's a true story. Oh, you're fine, Lips. You're fine. You're fine. You got some suggestions going through there on the chat. I hope you read through those. On your way home, you got released? Huh. Kratom is a pain reliever. Ain't Kratom something you can buy over the counter in places? Or is that maybe just Michigan? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. You guys are talking. Even though I'm a big drug dealer and get narcotics from China, I don't know anything about the Kratom and all that stuff. Prayer to Jimmy. You're gonna go watch some Justified. Knock it out, buddy. Knock it out. That's a good show right there. I'll probably go sleep through Buford Pusser, and Mama C probably gonna watch it by herself. Daisy Joe takes kratom and helps great with her pain. Well, that's good. Got instructions to call an ambulance if I have any issues. Yep, for sure. Walking Tall was filmed in my hometown. I went to school with his daughter, Buford Pusser. It's mostly a true story. I thought it was. I thought it was based on a true story. That's awesome, Strawberry Kisses. That is so cool. But what I was saying about the subscribers is all of our subscribers are genuine and appreciated, and we will I'm going to continue this channel. There seems to be people ready to come against me. So be it. When they do, I was going to block it and ignore it. You know, like with all channels, I hope you guys don't take part of it. This is kind of an unscheduled live, Leslie. I saw some stuff and about summer wells being mentioned, and I just wanted to say that I don't think there's any YouTuber or creator, subscriber. Well, I mean, it could be a subscriber. You never know, but who's subscribed to YouTube? But I don't think a YouTuber is going to solve this case. I don't think a YouTuber or a creator is involved in the case at any level. I don't think any YouTube creator has abducted anyone or knows who abducted anyone. I don't. And I know there's been YouTubers who have done some work and got close to these people, but it's the finger pointing starting again, and hopefully we can just focus all our energy. If we have tips, we can send them to TBI. If you got an opinion, you got something solid, send it to TBI. Don't bring it to YouTube. Don't tell YouTube everybody. No, hey, I know who did it. It was that guy. That guy right over there. Here he is. Let me tell you, YouTube. And hey, you guys go call TBI. I'm telling you who did it. Now go call TBI and tell them. It was him. That guy. Go call TBI right now. That ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. Let's just, and just because one person don't agree with the other person, or that person don't agree with another person, why bring Summer Wells into it? It's nothing, man. Like if you think Summer Wells has been, or let's say, if you think a YouTube creator has had something to do with the disappearance of Summer Wells, then you should never be friends with that YouTube creator, period. You should never act like everything's cool. You should never, invite them over or have a live stream together or promote each other's channel. Never. So if you thought that, and you've been sitting on it, and now you don't get along with people, and you start accusing each other of it, that don't look good for you. That's what the question's going to be. Oh, you knew this all along? Why are you sitting on it? You knew this all along, and you sitting on it? Clicks and views mostly. I know a lot of people care, but I do it for the right reasons. Right, Leslie. I was saying the subscribers and, people who chat, please keep the interest up, keep the buzz going. Creators, if you have something positive to add to it, get after it. Add to it. But accusing each other back and forth, that's what I was saying, Leslie. Like, after Ernie was here at my house, and people found out, I can't even remember which one of the idiots it was, but said, "Where were you on June 15th, Jimbo?" Really? Where was I? Where were you? Good God. Why be stupid? Do you think that helps the TBI? No. It don't. Not a bit. You think it detracts from the TBI's investigation? Yes. They can't ignore it. If you accuse somebody of being involved with that case, they can't ignore it. Because if they do ignore it, and for some reason it's true, they're in trouble. They're going to be held accountable because they didn't investigate it. So when you make these accusations, just know you're wasting resources unless you're serious, unless you think you have something legit. And don't be Googling stuff and coming up with theories. Google will lead you to be a fool. Google will make you an idiot. So I'm going to take, let me Google something right quick. Let me share you something. I just Googled Jimbo Collins. Now, is that me? Some of these over here are me. That's me there in the wrestling ring. That's me down there with my newspaper picture, the real fat guy with a black shirt. And there's one more of me down there. Does that big buffed up dude look like Jimbo Collins? You know? Google will make you an idiot. Hey, Cold Truth. You Google through some stuff and see what you come up with. Hey, keep Googling Jimbo, because I'm telling you, that dude right there makes me look pretty good. Brandon Bell, you still in here? You ain't got nothing on Jimbo Collins, do you, old boy? Oh, God. It's so funny. Yeah. So there. you investigate, your online investigators, you use Google for your main tool, you will be made an idiot. You will be made out to be a fool. And when I went to Laurel County Sheriff's Office recently and obtained a warrant recently, I had to bring back some other facts other than these online reports, Truth Finder, Truth Seeker, whatever they are. I had 3 different ones sent to me about a certain person. Do you know what the Laurel County Sheriff's detective told me to my face? Just said to me, he looked at me and said, those online services aren't worth $1. Somebody's giving money to somebody just like them who just get online and look for stuff on Google and add it to a database. This possibly could be this guy. This possibly could be their relative. This possibly could be their background check. Dude, the detective said he wouldn't use any information from that to obtain an warrant. None of it. It's worthless. And I know a bunch of us use that. I've asked for people to do it for me. Hey, can you get me a report on this person or that person? But the detective at the Laurel County Sheriff's Office told me, no good. Don't worry about it. No good. So, what I was saying about these things I see happening, and people starting to, they're on one side, they're on the pinnacle of a mountain, and they start coming over and they start coming down, falling down that mountain. They're rolling. They're picking up speed, going down. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. These little slots and little digs that are being taken. I can see them. Maybe you guys don't see them yet, but what I'm telling you is, whenever it happens, I'm going to still stay positive on my channel. I'm not going to engage in an online war. And if you even look back, like when I had my online war with Benny Keys, I never wanted no online war with Benny Keys. I mean, I'm just going to tell you. But when I did, when I reached my boiling point on a certain thing, I'm not even going to bring it up, but the issue that pushed me over the edge, I went crazy. And triggered is the favorite word we use on YouTube. I got triggered, and I said things I shouldn't have said about anybody and their mother or their kid. I shouldn't have done that, and I'm not going to do that again. I did the same thing with Jamie. I shouldn't have done that. I'm not going to do that again. So if this few channels that I see that are acting like, the tide's about to turn, and you can hear it in their voice and see it in their actions, let them go. Let them do what they want to do. I'm not gonna engage in it. So, like I said, a few days ago, The Stand, we're not associated with another channel. I have friends on and off YouTube. I have channels that I support. But I don't need to make a list. You see me supporting them. But let's thank you, Cold Truth. Let's let's keep doing what we do here. Let's I got the week scheduled out except for Friday. I don't have anything set for Friday yet because I wanted to Friday's hopefully gonna be a leisure day, and Saturday we've got the benefit concert. If you're in the area, please come and support the two ladies. Everything we raise will be going to benefit them and to be split between them 100%. So let's just show up and make sure that they do well that night. And I know money don't go a long way anymore, so hope to see you there. And tonight, I don't know how much interest you guys have in the Netflix series Making a Murderer. We're gonna discuss it. We're gonna argue about it, and then I'm gonna put a poll up and ask you who you think is guilty, or do you think they were guilty or not guilty? Oh no, October baby. I'm praying for best results. And we'll see what you all think. We can get a quick vote right quick. So, Making a Murderer, Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey. If you think either one of them were guilty of murder, put a 1 in the chat. If you think they were framed and they're not guilty, put a 5 in the chat. Yeah, you still hurting from that mail? I saw that the other night. You were talking about that and didn't want to go to the emergency room because you want to save that for true emergencies. But yeah, I hate that. Golly, you still ain't got no relief? So let me put my 1 in the chat. I think they were guilty. Most of you putting 5s. I think they were guilty. And we'll talk more about it tonight. But I do think they were set up. There was a frame going on there that they manufactured evidence. But manufactured evidence or not, I still believe they're guilty. And we'll go over it a little bit tonight and talk about it. So maybe I'll change your minds about it. Not sure of the case. I would need a review. We'll go over tonight, Sarah. It was a whole documentary series on Netflix called Making a Murderer. Stephen Avery. Yeah, babe.
When did Norma die?
8 years ago.
8 years ago. Yeah. She died 8 years ago. And how old was she?
When she died?
She was like
65 or 66.
Okay, so
Yeah, she just had got her full Social Security benefits.
Okay, she was 65. She had just got her full Social Security and she died.
She must be talking to her mom about when she's going to be able to get her full disability or full retirement benefits. Her mom's been on disability for a few years, and she hurt her back. But yeah, you guys can come up on panel if you want, and we'll throw down over it. I think we're starting at, is it 10? I think we're starting at 10 or 10:05, something like that. But who was asking? Oh, Sarah Smiles. The man was a nuisance to the police and his family, from what I can remember. But always doing something evil, and somebody comes up, unalive, and there's so much evidence against him, but so much evidence. But I think some of the evidence they put there or made, but he's so guilty. He's so guilty. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it tonight. Oh, read up on it a little bit. Go through the facts of the case, and like the Netflix series. If you watch it on Netflix, it will convince you that there is a strong possibility that he is innocent. I watched both docuseries for this case. It was crazy to watch the influence the media had on both of them. Right. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, you can take a case, like look what they've done with Shelby Shell's case. These people, just from YouTube, are, just by saying, oh, he wasn't guilty. He said he wasn't guilty. He said he wasn't guilty. He said he was going along with the joke. Just by saying that, hundreds of people are sending them money to send to Shelby, who confessed to murder. Confessed. And then pled guilty. He pleaded guilty. But so many people believe it. Then they believe it because they hate Ernie. And now because they hate me. So it's just crazy. It's crazy the influences have. Netflix started with him being innocent. Yes, they did. And there is a another series that's on YouTube. Somebody told me to look up, and I looked it up, and it was like I'm trying to find it on TV, but the link I saw was on YouTube. I need to watch it. It's something. It's not making a murderer. It's convicting a murderer or something like that, and it's got like the evidence that wasn't shown in the Netflix series. It's got the evidence that Netflix left out to make him seem innocent. And they did. They absolutely did. Like Netflix, if you just watch the Netflix series and don't read another thing into it, and like you're going to sit there and think, man, they framed this dude. Like, he's innocent. How can I help him? Like, and there have been people who have tried to help him. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's been a while, there's a woman who either married him while he's in jail or claims to be his wife and goes and sees him in jail or something. It's crazy. It is so crazy. It is so crazy. But we will go over that tonight in detail. And if we need to carry it over, we will. We'll carry it over, and I'll move something back. It caused such an outrage, but he is guilty. I agree, Cold Truth. Me and Mel are on the same page then. Me and Mel. Chaotic, I don't think. I think Chaotic might be on the other side. Told you, Catherine Zellner will get him out. You think so? I don't think so. I don't think he's ever getting out. I think he's already used all of his appeals, right? I'm pretty sure he's already used all of his appeals. So, but we'll argue about that. I need to update last night's Monday Night Football games too, and I'll post weekly leaders up on our community wall. All right, let's go. 10:05 tonight here at the stand. Going to go in here and watch Buford Pusser and Walking Tall. God bless you all. I love you all. This is Jimbo coming to you live from the stand.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty.